Hey guys, this is Austin, and today I'm here with a tutorial on how to replace the battery in a Game Boy or Game Boy Color game. Game Boy games use volatile memory for saving your game, which requires a battery for power. This works fine for a long time, however most Game Boy games are over 10 years old now, and the internal batteries have died, causing you to lose any saved data and the ability to save your games. Luckily, it's an easy fix that should only take you a few minutes to get your game working again. You will need a few things to get started. To do it properly, you'll need a 3.8mm security bit and driver, a soldering iron, a tabbed CR2025 battery, along with some fresh solder. Some desoldering wick is also helpful in removing the old solder. There are ways to cut a few corners, but if you spend a little money, it's much easier and quicker, especially for fixing multiple games, so I'll have links to all the items I used in the description of this video. To start, grab your game and flip it over. Using a driver with the security bit, unscrew the single screw on the back and set it somewhere safe. Now slide the front half of the cartridge towards you and then lift it up and set it aside. Then gently lift the board out of the casing. Now grab your soldering iron, place it on its stand and plug it into the outlet. It will take a few minutes to heat up, so be patient. You also need to be very careful. Soldering irons get extremely hot and will easily burn if knocked or used carelessly. Wearing gloves and eye protection probably isn't a bad idea, as is working on a hard, flat surface like a workbench and being in a well-ventilated area. What you're going to do is desolder the two connections holding the battery to the board. If you have any desoldering wick, use a small amount over the solder and place the flat of the iron on top. Depending on the quality of your iron, it may take a minute, but once the existing solder is melted, do the same for the other side and then remove the old battery, using your iron to loosen any remaining solder as needed. Now take your new battery and align the tabs as you see here, which would be the same way the old battery came out. Grab a small bed of fresh solder and hold your iron over it until it melts over the contact. While I'm sure a lot of you can do a better job at soldering than I did, the important thing is to make sure you get enough solder to completely cover the contact so the battery doesn't go anywhere. Once one side is done, just do the same on the other and you're good to go. By now, the board is likely very hot, so unplug your iron and let both cool for a few minutes. Then just slide the board into the cartridge and screw it back together. Give your game a shot and enjoy being able to save again. If you enjoyed, definitely be sure to leave this video a thumbs up. And if you're interested in more videos like this, be sure to subscribe.